Hello, Sidney. It's been exactly 30 years since Ghostface first called, and as of February 2026, the rules of horror have officially been rewritten. With Scream 7 hitting theaters on February 27th, the world is buzzing over the massive return of Neve Campbell. Today, we're celebrating the 30th anniversary by looking at the evolution of our survivors, from the 1996 originals to the 2026 legends. Who survived the mask, and who became a Hollywood icon? Let's dive into the ultimate Scream then and now. At the heart of the then and now is the legendary Sidney Prescott, played by the incomparable Neve Campbell. In 1996, Sidney was the traumatized teenager trying to survive the anniversary of her mother's murder. She was the pioneer of the smart final girl, someone who didn't just scream, but fought back using the very rules of the movies she was trapped in. For 30 years, we've watched Sidney evolve from a victim into a survivor, and eventually into a protector. As of February 2026, Neve Campbell's return is the biggest story in Hollywood. After sitting out the previous film over a salary dispute, she has returned for Scream 7 in a way that feels more powerful than ever. The 2026 Sidney is no longer just running, she is a mother protecting her own children from the shadow of the mask. The transformation is striking, from the girl in the 1996 bedroom hiding from Billy Loomis to the 2026 veteran warrior who has outlived every single person who ever tried to kill her. Fans in 2026 are calling this the Sidney Renaissance, as Neve brings a mature, grounded energy to the role that bridges 3 generations of horror. Seeing the 1996 Sidney next to the 2026 version shows a woman who has reclaimed her narrative, proving that while Ghostface may be iconic, Sidney Prescott is the one who truly owns the franchise. You can't have a Scream movie without the woman who writes the book on it, Gale Weathers, played by Courteney Cox. Back in 1996, Gale was the, then, character we all love to hate, the ruthless, fame-hungry reporter who would step over a body just to get a better camera angle. She represented the tabloid-obsessed media culture of the 90s. Over 30 years, Gale has undergone a fascinating evolution, becoming a hero in her own right while never quite losing that sharp, cynical edge that makes her Gale. As we head into the February 2026 release of Scream 7, Courteney Cox holds the record as the only actor to appear in every single installment of the franchise. The 2026 Gale is a survivor who has lost almost everyone, including the love of her life, Dewey Riley. In the new film, she is reportedly teaming up with Sidney once again, but this time, the media landscape she once dominated has changed into the era of social media and true crime podcasts. Comparing the 1996 Gale with her vibrant 90s suits and bob haircut to the 2026 Gale, a sophisticated, battle-hardened legacy journalist, shows the incredible staying power of Courteney Cox. She remains the franchise's most consistent link to its past, a reminder that in the world of Scream, the story is only over when Gale Weathers says it is. While the original trio defines the past, the 2026 now of Scream 7 is introducing the face of the future, Isabel May. This character is a direct, emotional bridge to the 1996 film, playing Sidney's daughter in a story that shifts the focus to a new generation of Prescotts. Isabel May, who has become a massive star by 2026, represents the now of the franchise, headstrong, smart, and forced to inherit a nightmare she never asked for. In the 2026 storyline, she is the primary target of the new Ghostface, creating a mirror image of the 1996 original where the sins of the parents are visited upon the children. Joining her is an incredible ensemble of 2026 talent, creating a fascinating then versus now dynamic. Whereas the 1996 cast were archetypes of 90s high schoolers, the 2026 cast represents the anxiety of a digital generation where Ghostface could be anyone, anywhere, at any time. This blend of original survivors and Gen Alpha targets is what makes Scream 7 the most anticipated horror event of 2026, proving that the game has evolved, but the terror of the unknown remains exactly the same as it was 30 years ago. Ghostface is back, but so is Sidney Prescott. As we count down to the February 27th premiere, one thing is clear, 30 years later, we're still not safe. Who do you think is behind the mask in 2026? Drop your theories in the comments and hit subscribe for our opening night breakdown. Thanks for watching, and remember, don't answer the phone.